episode 297 of Spread Those Wings Chicken Wing Podcast. I'm the Buffalo Wing Beaut. Under a slight transformation here. Different looking set than we normally have. I look like I'm just in front of a black screen. Getting prepared to go to a full-time studio and new apartment. However, this week I come to you live from Steel Leaf Brewing on Hurdle Avenue. Interesting flavors, able to split a single, so I got 3 flavors and 20 wings. We have a medium, a hot honey, and a regular hot. The regular hot looks very somewhat basic, but I will, I guess, start this off with a medium here. They did have homemade blue cheese, I can confirm that. Very saucy medium as well. I'm going to start with a drum. Who am I? But, to another episode. That is better than I anticipated, actually. It looks very, very standard. It's a very different take on a medium. It's almost a creamy hot sauce, but it has a little bit of linger to it. And I quite enjoyed that. I will go, also real quickly, calculating price here. Was about $1.90 wings, so they were on the more expensive side. I'll go 8 on the crisp. Not a bad crisp for the wings. Had a little bit of a travel time here. I will go 8.5 on the meat. All 3 flats in there. 2 drums. Decently sized. Pretty tender as well when I bit into that. I'm going to go with a 9 on the sauce. That is like the perfect medium sauced wing I could ask for. Everything is like bright orange in this container. Let's see if we can get this on screen here. Everything's pretty bright orange. There's a nice layer on the bottom. I'm going to go with an 8 on the flavor. Not necessarily as hot as I would like for a medium, but that like creamy tanginess really made up for it. I'm going to go with a 7 on the price. Like it's expensive, but I'll give it an 81 for the medium. A little bit better than I expected that to be. Onto a hot honey. I think I'm going to go no blue cheese on this one, just at least one of them. And they got 1 extra wing in there for the hot honey. Very sticky. See if it changes profile at all with this blue cheese. It's very good blue cheese. It's a different profile for the taste. The blue cheese changed tremendously with that hot honey. It was almost very sour. It kind of tastes like a spicy Cheerio, if that makes any sense. A little bit of kick. That honey comes in like a Cheerio, like a Honey Nut Cheerio. I'm going to give it an 8.5 on the price. I'm going to give it a 7.5 on the meat. They're a little smaller and almost a little dried up. The honey kind of constricted the wing, I think. I'll give it an 8.5 on sauce. There's not really anything on the bottom, but the honey adhered perfectly. It's a tough thing to do. Flavor, I'm going to go 7.5. It's not really my wheel well. It's not what I expected out of hot honey either. And I'm going to go 7 on the price again. It'll be a 78 for me. This one I'm a little excited for. Very saucy hot wings here. I kind of want to go without for this. Struggling to figure out what one I want. Blue cheese. These are sloppy hot wings in a good way. I guess first we will go with the bad here. That's gonna be like a 7 on the crisp. That's that typical hot wing loss of crisp. Meat, I'm gonna go up to an 8.5. They're all tender, they're all big. Every single one of them there. Sauce, I'm gonna go 9.5. That's what I want in a hot wing. Every single one in there is thoroughly covered, plus there's some on the bottom. Flavor, I'm gonna go 8.5. I can't place my finger on it. It isn't like an extra hot, but I also feel like it's a step above like a standard hot. And I'm going to go 7.5 on the price. Like, it's expensive, but I would be willing to give it a need to. All in all, for being a more recently opened brewery in the North Buffalo region, not bad. Definitely a place I would be willing to go try their beers and have some wings in-house. Passable. Better than passable. North Buffalo's kind of becoming a nice hotbed of good wings. But I think that's really all I have for these guys here. Shout out to our sponsors. Hit up Kyle, Chicken Dippin', chickendippin.com or chicken_dippin' on Instagram. Use code 716 for 15% off your order. Hit up Jeanette at the beauty parlor. She'll get you a haircut. Maybe a Reiki, I think that's the correct pronunciation, a Reiki reading. There's a whole bunch of stuff they do there. Check her out. If you're needing something, she probably has it. Shout out to Nikki, Two Scoops, best ice cream in the Western New York area. And shout out to Charlie at Rebel Nomad Adventure Gear. Hit him up. Great adventure gear, great adventure people. But until next time, guys, you keep on spreading those wings. We're gonna spread your legs. Peace out and cue the music.